Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City and Westchester. Today, my special guest is Bill Allen, who's a partner at Brisbane Consulting Group. So, Bill, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thanks for having me, Michael. Glad to be here.
Sure. So, Bill, tell us what Brisbane Consulting Group is and what's your role in the company.
Sure. Brisbane Consulting Group is a business valuation and forensic accounting firm. We're based in Buffalo, New York, and we also have offices in Garden City, Long Island. And we do work all throughout the state, primarily work that's focused on litigation, whether it be business valuations, uh, and under the context of matrimonial law, it could be a shareholder dispute. We do various forensic accounting type engagements as well that could be outside of matrimonial law. But that's what we do. Pretty much anything with a forensic component to it, we like to be involved in it.
So, Bill, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often need your services?
Sure, Michael. Well, in New York State, because of the equitable distribution laws, we're typically brought into engagements when there's a business that one of the individual spouses own. And we're brought in to value that business because, as you know, as a practitioner, typically the non owner spouse is entitled to some sort of distributive award. And it's our job to determine what's the value of that underlying business. We're also brought in when there needs to be some asset tracing. You have an individuals with a lot of different bank and investment accounts, and there's some issues with tracing the flow of money or investments. We're brought in those types of cases. Oftentimes, we're involved with stock options. If you have individuals that own stock options and you're trying to determine the marital components and the non-marital components. So anything financial related is when we're typically involved in a case.
Bill, what's the best way for a prospective client or other professionals such as me? How would we contact you?
Sure. I mean, you can always contact me via email. My email address is wallen, ALLEN, at briscon.com. You can find us on the internet at www.briscon.com. You can find myself on LinkedIn, William Allen. Search me, find us that way. Or general phone number 716-856-3428. And you can always find a member of the Brisbane Consulting team.
That's great. So, Bill, I don't know if you've seen prior episodes of 5 Minutes with Freed, but we
Get
are
ready for
now
this one.
we are now at the most important part of the show, and that's the question of the week. So, Bill Allen, this is your question of the week. You've won $1 million in a lottery. Great. Now, the catch is that you have to spend it all in a week. How would you spend it?
Michael, I've got two young boys. One of them's 3 and one of them's 5. And while, they're both decent little skaters, I don't think them making it to the NHL is really going to fund my retirement or their college education. So here's my thought. I'm going to pick a college. I don't care which one. I'm going to make a deal with them. I'll give them the money up front. I'm going to prepay college now because I'm thinking in 15 to 20 years for the two of them, it's going to be a heck of a lot more. So I'm going to take $300,000 and pay college up front. See if they'll take that deal.
Okay.
So that leaves me with $700,000. I'm going to give 10% to charity, right? So $100,000 to whatever charities I deem fit, the best causes.
Okay.
That leaves me with about $600,000.
Right.
Pay off my house. I always wanted to fly in a private plane, so I'm going to fly to a couple different places around the world, and after that, I might buy myself a new car. I think that should do it.
So that'll leave you with about what, $20?
I think so. Yeah.
I
If my
love
wife doesn't get it first.
There you go. Well, Bill Allen, you've said it all. You are valuing businesses one day at a time, tracing assets, and helping those that are going through some difficult times. And I really want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Pleasure to be here, Michael. It's great talking with you. It's always great working with you, and to best to you and yours throughout the year.
Thank you.